Come in, come on in. How you guys doing? So today is a very good day that the Lord has made. So I'm trying to put a poll here. Yes. So now, someone said I should be like. So this morning I decided to share my story of how I almost lost my pregnancy. But I want some people to come in. So when you people come in, that is when I will start. I'm going to start right now because I left the room to come down here to share my story, and I would not want anybody to fall victim as well, because if not that God was with me, if not that God is with me, like I wouldn't have been here, talking about my story. And again, I'll have just used my hand and killed my own child. You understand? Because of my ignorance. Because I was naive. Okay. So what happened? It started a few years ago. So that few years ago that I came to this country. Okay. So at the time, I was having this terrible stomach pain and rest. So I had to go to the hospital. After the hospital stuff, they told me that I have after the necessary checkup that I went to hospital, that they did in the hospital. So when I came back and they called me back for the test. So when I went back to check for the test that I did in the hospital, and they broke this terrible news. Hi Sonny, good morning. And they broke this terrible news to me in the hospital when I went back to take the test that they did. They said I have PCOS. PCOS. That was why I waited like few months. So when they told me I had PCOS, I couldn't believe it. I have PCOS. My hormone wasn't steady. Everything was wrong with me because I just came into the country and everything changed. I told myself back home I did all these tests and I was fine. Nothing was wrong with me. How come I came here and everything became serious? So I didn't, I said, oh, I asked the doctor, since you said I have PCOS, can I conceive? The doctor said, with PCOS patients, it takes time for them to conceive after the whole hormonal drugs and the rest. I said, Jesus, will I talk about the anxiety that I face? Will I talk about the sleepless nights that I face? After all said and done, I took some hormonal drugs. I did some exercise, but I'm going to talk about this one later. So I'm just going to glance on it. So I took Why are you wearing a shower cap? This is not shower cap. This is a bonnet, okay? It's not shower cap. So after all said and done, I went to do some workout. I did some exercise because they said with PCOS patients, you need to watch what you eat. Number one, that is a shower cap. Where are you from? Wherever. So number one, what I did was I told you this is not a shower cap. This is a bonnet. This is a bonnet. Beg. And you're asking me where am I from? I'm from your place. You said road. Okay, that's fine. Because why are you saying rude? You wrote rude for me. You sounded rude as well to me. You told me, why are you wearing a shower cap? I told you, this is not a shower cap. This is a bonnet. And you wrote again, that is shower cap. Where am I from? Are you okay? And you said rude. I said this is a shower cap. Where am, oh, sorry about that. It's a shower cap. Where you from? Sorry about that. I didn't read it very well. But this is not a shower cap where I'm from. This is called bonnet. You can use it to pack your hair when you make big hair, okay? So no verse. What are you wearing in your head? I'm using it to cover my hair. Guys, please leave me alone this morning. It's too early. So now, I went for exercise. I started doing some exercise. And I know, if you are PCOS patients, one thing about PCOS is you have your hormones won't be steady, okay? Your hormones will be all over the place. Only way you're going to start tracking your hormones is only way you're going to be start tracking your hormones is when you start taking hormonal drugs. If you start taking hormonal drugs, if you watch what you eat and everything, you're surely going to get pregnant. Yes. So now what happened afterwards? I finally got pregnant. I conceived because they said I have PCOS. Chances for me to conceive is slim. So I never knew that even with PCOS, you can conceive. You can have how many children that you wish to have. You just need to put on check whatever thing you put in your mouth. That is what you need to do. So now, I started doing some exercise, eating healthy, eating vegetables, and taking some hormonal drugs. I was feeling relaxed. I wasn't thinking of anything because they said I have PCOS. Before you could know it, boom, I got pregnant. So I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, do you know that I didn't know that I was pregnant? I didn't know at all I was pregnant. Since all this while, everything is just happening. Okay? I've registered in the gym where I do work out every morning. So do you know that stuff that when you come to the gym, when you sit down, you take your leg and match in between like this, and when you push it forward, you go backwards. It targeted your lower abdomen. Do you know that exercise in gym? Like when you put your two legs on top like this, when you push it forward, you come back, it hits your lower abdomen. And could you believe that I was doing this exercise since all this while? Leggy, okay. So I was doing this exercise all this while. I never knew I was pregnant. From your language, I think you're from Nigeria, right? Yes, I'm from Nigeria. So what happened? That day I went to the gym. When I got to the gym, my spirit, my inner spirit, my instincts told me I wanted to go there and do the same thing. And my instincts, remember, before then I was spotting. I was spotting blood, yes. So I wasn't having it if I'm pregnant or nothing, but I was pregnant, but I didn't know. So when I got there to the gym, my instincts told me, Gift, because my name is Gift. Gift, don't go for this leggy stuff. Go and do your exercise in the treadmill. I ignored the voice. The voice came again and told me, don't go for this kind of exercise. Go for treadmill. Go and run on treadmill. I said, okay, I followed my voice. I followed the inner voice. I went to run a treadmill. So when I got to the treadmill, I feel that I haven't even done anything and I've started panting like I left the gym. And anytime I left the gym, I end up in Lidl. There's a shop, a supermarket they call Lidl. I'll end up in Lidl. There's this Costco's. Is it Costco's that they call it? Costco's that has all these sweet um snacks. I think it's Costco's or something. That is my best snacks. Like I became so addicted to the snacks. Hi. So I became so addicted to the snacks. I never knew I was pregnant because I see myself each time I finish from the gym, I go and take the snacks. I'll not even buy only one. I'll buy three. And because of that, I always go with my card. Okay. I never knew I was pregnant since all this while. After the exercise, I see myself end up in supermarket buying Costco's. That period, I'll be laughing at myself like, look at you. Are you not the one that is doing exercise? So what are you doing in the shop buying Costco's? I never knew I was pregnant. That was craving for it. I never knew I was craving for it. So what then now happened is that day I went back home and I bought ginger, garlic, peppercorns, black pepper, cloves that I want to detoxify my system because I wasn't feeling okay in my system. I said I'm going to detoxify my system. So when I got home, I cooked all those things and I told my partner then that I I don't want to eat food anymore. That I want to do fruit fasting. That I want to go into fruit fasting. The gym don't love you, apparently. So I I told my partner then that I want to do full fasting. That I will not eat again in the house. That what I'll be eating for now is fruit and I want to detoxify my system because I feel my system is heavy. So I said, okay. That day I made him egg sauce. So I made him egg sauce. After the egg sauce, I, when I was making the egg sauce, do you know what happened? I've cooked those things down. Oh. I was making the egg sauce. When I made the egg sauce, gave him the sauce to eat. Like I felt this heavy throw in me. Like the heaviness was too much. The food I cooked became something else to me. Like I felt like throwing up my intestine. I never knew I was pregnant. Because of the aroma of the food I made, I felt like throwing up my intestine. Like I felt like my intestine wanted to come out. So afterwards, me that said I'm going to do fruit fasting, I couldn't do the fruit fasting. Like I was so hungry. So I didn't know when I dip my hand in the food I start eating. So after eating the food, so I went before I ate the food, I went and drank that mixture that I made. Imagine. You see that mixture? That mixture can remove pregnancy. You see that ginger, black pepper, garlic, turmeric, all those things. They're hot and they can remove pregnancy with before you do jack, it's gone. And I had it with empty stomach. I couldn't believe my eyes. I had it with empty stomach. Guys, you guys are not giving me the vibe I need in this apple. I think I'm going to cut this thing off and come back for this story, I swear. I'm going to cut this thing off and come back to this story. So it's only one person watching and I'm not happy about it. So if you want to listen more about this story, you have to come by 10 a.m. I'll still talk about this by 10 a.m. I feel people are not here, people are not watching. I'll just make it as a video and post so that people can go and watch. Because you guys are not even giving me the vibe I need. Only one person will watch, two people will watch, three. I don't get that time. I'm impatient like that. I'm impatient like that. Maybe you guys can come 10 where I have enough people to watch. Because right now, you guys are not giving me the vibe I need. You guys are not giving me the vibe I need at all. So see you guys later. 10 a.m.